Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
And I'm Taylor Kincaid. Thanks for joining us. And Gary, thanks for being with us today.
Good to be here again.
Now, we have a question for you. I was just involved in a wreck, and the insurance company for the other driver keeps calling. Should I talk to them, and what are some of the things they're going to ask me?
Well, it's a good question because it happens routinely, even if there's not an injury or, if it's not something that you think is going to be a big change in your life. But when they call, here's the first thing to remember. They are not calling to help. They are calling to protect the interests of their employer. And they have been trained what to do. They have been trained what questions to ask. There are certain things they want to know, and they want to lock them down to limit their exposure. I mean, that's what it all comes down to. And so you've got to know why. And it's not so they can find solutions for your problems.
So what do you suggest? What are some things that we should discuss?
Yeah, well, this is another important thing, and I've talked about it 100 times on here, but there are two cases. One is your property damage, and one is an injury case if you have it. And you may not know about that for some time, but don't get in a hurry. Here's my suggestion. Take the call, get their contact information, talk to them. If they need to know something, you can refer them to the police report, because it's usually, always get a police report, but it usually has all the pertinent facts. Keep it simple. Do not guess. Don't elaborate. What you say is not going to necessarily matter, except in how you say it. And if they want to record it, I would say no. You don't have an obligation to do a recorded statement. But what I tell clients is this. Tell them where the car is and where they can go look at it and get that part going, because they're going to have to assess the damage, how you're going to get it fixed, is it a total loss, all those things. And that can be done pretty early on. And then you're perfectly in your rights to say, I am not ready to talk about my injury case. I'm not ready to talk about how this affected my life. But let's deal with the car, put it in writing to me, and I'll consider it, and then we'll talk about the other when it's time.
And so when should they contact you? When do you get involved?
Well, if they have questions, they can call anytime. We're happy to talk and help with that. But I think the thing to do is know who you're talking to. Get things in writing. There's a lot of half promises being made now that I hear about, where we're going to take care of all these medical, but you got to take this little bit now, and be careful what you sign. Don't waive all your rights. You can deal with the car completely separate from anything else. And bottom line is, don't get in a hurry, because things develop over time. You might learn new facts over time. You might hear from a witness over time. Things might develop in your own personal life. So just take a breath and be careful.
Yeah, definitely great things to remember.
Thanks.
Thank you. And we'll see you all on the next Legal Break.
This has been Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.